Hello, happy Friday. How's it going? How are you? How are you feeling? What's going on? What's coming up? I feel better today. You know that I'm an earth sign, a major earth sign. Means the day I was born, the planets were, a lot of them were in my first and second house in astrology. And they were basically, there were 6 of them in Virgo. Virgo is an earth sign. So when fire comes in, kind of makes me angry. You know, when water comes in, it makes me really emotional. When air comes in, it's, communication's off hinged, you know what I mean? But so this fire coming in, that's what I was thinking today. And I was like, God, why am I so irritated and just frustrated and just pissed off, Like it's just rage. Well, with the fire horse, the Chinese New Year, that, because it's an animal plus an element, they have 5 different elements. And so this year it's a fire horse. And so that fire energy and just like lighting a fire under your butt, but it's just bringing up these emotions that are stored and just like, and it's just rage and just like, it's like you don't know where it comes from. You wake up like this. It's, it's just like you're good one day and next day you're like, okay, what's going on? So, that's why I'm teaching a class next Friday at 5 o'clock online. Triggered and tired, understanding your triggers and confrontation. So it took me years to understand a trigger. I had mentors that like, write down your triggers. I don't know what my triggers are. I don't. And so I'm like, how am I supposed to write down my triggers when I don't know they are? And I read this book, the Golden Shadow Method or whatever. And I was in a class with her and she's a therapist and stuff. And it was like, oh, I get it. I understand triggers. So understanding our triggers and everything else helps us heal, our brain, our body, our mind, body, and soul. When we're in situations, we absorb those situations. We absorb those events. And so our body absorbs them into our nervous system. Our brain absorbs it into our brain. And it creates neural pathways of the situation, good or bad. And so as we absorb all these situations from the day of birth to where we're at now, our body holds on to it, our mind holds on to it. And even though if it was a bad situation, it still houses it. And so when we get triggered, it's triggering our nervous system and we're overreacting. We are overcomplicating. We are over-explaining. It's fight or flight mode. So when we get in confrontations and it catches us off guard, especially me, when it's like I'm out ready, throw punch city and just like ready to fight, the fight and flight mode. So those are triggers and those are situations. So in this class next week, we're going to be going over that and talking about it and a very simple way to help heal it, to clear them, notice them, and just give them love and just help our nervous system calm down to where we can breathe. And so when we get into a situation again, we're able to stand in our power and just, take over that and be like, nope, we ain't doing this today. And that's what healing is all about, and just balancing our nervous system and our anxiety and our mind to help us keep moving forward in our power. We don't deserve to get treated like crap. And so when it comes at us and something happens, it's triggering us to heal. That's when it comes up, is our guides are bringing it to us when it's time to heal. So I would really love to have you in my class. The link is in the video and it's just going to be fun and it's just so cool. A lot of this stuff I've learned from a lot of people too. But in my regular life, confrontation, I shut down. I instantly shut down and I just stop. And it's because I don't know how to act. I don't know how to react to the situation. And so then I will chew on it for several days. I'm trying to go to bed and that's all I do is think about that. Oh, I should have done this and I should have done that. Oh my gosh, and I should have said this. And, we can't go back to that. So it's learning how to navigate these triggers in our everyday life and learning how to heal through these triggers and love ourselves and support our mind, body, and soul, support our nervous system to where we can keep moving forward. I'm so excited about the class. So the link is in the video. If you have more questions, just DM me and ask me. And if you want to have a one-on-one session with me, or if you want a discovery call, just let me know and I'll send you the link and we can chit chat for 15 minutes for free. But anyways, you guys have a beautiful and amazing day. If you need anything, just holler. Mwah! Bye.